What's up, my friends? I hope you're all keeping good. The last while I've been busy, been doing really well with business and being productive. It's been really good, but in saying that, I haven't been getting enough videos out, and it does annoy me because I'm really passionate about doing vlogs and showing what I'm getting up to and giving out tips and information, and not being able to do that can be a wee bit frustrating. Of course, if you're passionate about something and you want to get your content out, it is a wee bit frustrating that I can't get enough of that done. But anyway, in this video I'm going to be showing you a lot of different things. I'm going to be showing you the Wim Hof methods, also be showing you a wee bit of my own training and kind of stuff I've just been getting up to, and a wee bit of catch up time, and just a chance for me to get on camera, to get better at this here. And like I said, I really enjoy doing these videos. I actually love being on YouTube. I love presenting vlogs and doing some of the editing, although I'm not the best at it yet, but I really do enjoy that whole mixture of video and vlogging and kind of giving out information. So anyway, let's get into the videos. I'll be doing a wee bit of voiceovering and I hope you enjoy. And if you do enjoy, please make sure to subscribe and join my journey on becoming a great vlogger and YouTuber. Thank you guys. So if you follow my content on Instagram or Facebook, you would see I do a wee bit of climbing. I love it as a hobby. It's absolutely brilliant. Great strength. Also the movement patterns are unbelievable and really help crossover to different sports like boxing and BJJ, just getting you thinking and moving differently. And the day after that, then I went down to a place called Molly's Pool, and it's just outside Bushmills in Northern Ireland. And I like to come down here if my muscles are really tight. I like the cold water therapy, but also like the way Wim Hof explains how cold really benefits your lifestyle, your performance, and just overall your mindset. And that's what I feel that the cold water therapy is doing for me. It's not only helped my skin and the way I look at life itself, but it's helped my sport, it's helped the way I sleep. You know, the benefits are unbelievable, and I'd highly advise anyone to do it if you just like trying out new things and you want a challenge. You know, this is excellent. I find that the first minute is really hard because obviously adjusting to the cold and trying to take it all in and being freezing is not easy at the end of the day. But once you get that control and start breathing and relaxing, you'll start to feel your body start controlling the cold, and this is real power of mind. And I honestly do think it's great for many different sports. And yeah, like I said before, you know, it's about trying new things out, and I do believe the Wim Hof methods really help. You know, I usually come down here and do a wee bit of swimming or just mess about. I like to do a wee bit of rock jumping or you know, just sitting about and just chilling out really and just getting headspace. I think headspace is amazing, and you know, with being busy with work and stuff like that there, it is really good to just get your mind off stuff and just come out and relax. The day after that, then I went back into the gym, and I wanted to really get back into a way of training. I used to be training maybe 3 to 4 times a week, and you know, I do find that I enjoy bodybuilding training. I enjoy the hypertrophy and just looking good, to be honest with you. A lot of people, you know, train to be good, and some people just like to train to look good. Sometimes I used to bust myself with boxing and cross country and other different sports that I was into, and I just didn't find that I was getting much enjoyment out of it. With the bodybuilding, I like getting the pump, I like having that look, and you know, I'm not massive or anything like that, so don't get me wrong, it's not as if I'm a high level bodybuilder, but I do like the style of training and the knowledge that I bring into it with my clients, because you know, learning more about the muscles and being able to apply that then onto my clients is really beneficial. So just a couple of tips here. So a lot of people neglect to do their upper chest. When you go into the gym, most people just do flat bench, and I feel by doing your upper chest, you're going to get that square look on the chest itself, and it's going to really look more aesthetic. When I like to train, I like to use time under tension, and this is an intensity method that's really going to pump the blood and get the muscles working really well. The good thing about when you use time under tension, you don't really have to lift that heavy because you're controlling the weight, and it's going to make the weight feel a lot heavier. In this image here, in this video, I'm using about 30 kilos, which really is nothing, but by controlling the reps and really forcing the muscle to overload, and I really do feel this gives them an amazing pump. So I usually do about 4 sets. I try to hit about 12 reps, and I do a lot of upper chest movements, and these are just a couple more exercises that you can do that's really going to pump the upper chest. Like I said before, if you can use time under tension, it's really good, but not all the time. I do it. Sometimes I just, rep the weights out depending on the movement, and I suppose depending on how heavy the weight is. I'm not going to use time under tension for everything, but it is a tip and it is a good way of getting the blood pumped. So I'm now moved on to back. I'm doing a upper training split here. Typically push and pull. Moving on to my back muscles here, and I'm doing bent over rows. Really trying to focus on squeezing that upper back and keeping everything nicely lined up. My spine's nice and neutral there. I then move on to wide arm pull-ups. I have a weight held on to me as well here, and it's not that heavy, but it's just good for getting that extra wee stretch at the bottom for the lats. You're going to find more so that by doing wide grip pull-ups, you're going to get more of your teres minor, teres major kind of muscles, so that'll make your V-taper look a wee bit more wider. Then move on to one arm row here, and you really want to focus yet again on a nice long stretch, get the lats really stretched out. And a lot of people, they pull directly straight up, but you want to actually pull like you're going more towards your hip, kind of your midline, and this is really going to contract the lats a lot better. I then move on to tricep dips, and I think I'm trying to push about 10 to 12 reps here. I usually superset this with bicep curls. I haven't really been training a lot, so I have noticed my shape has went massively downhill because I haven't really been training that much, and I just feel that I really need to get back in the way of things. And I really do like hypertrophy training. I do feel that this gives you a great look, but at the end of the day, it's just what really works for best for you. Some people like strength training, some people like CrossFit. I really do like bodybuilding style training, that hypertrophy, and just the way you look with it. So that's it really, guys, for today, and I'm going to be posting a lot more, and I really do appreciate if you could subscribe to the channel and give it a share or whatever, and pass the word on. Hopefully these tips help out and some of the knowledge that I'm handing out over my vlogs. So thanks again, and I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.